Hey, this is Jared with the Daily App Show. Today we're going to take a look at a great application for those of you who are always on the go and incurring little expenses here and there. It's called CashTrails. So one of the things that's always been a problem for me, being that I'm a small business owner and then I also like to keep track of my daily expenses, is having a way to log that. And I think a lot of us nowadays probably use a credit card, and so that way we just look at the statement and have all of our stuff there. But there are those times when you have to pay with cash, whether it's for a parking meter or a bus fare or any small thing that you may not remember, or maybe you're out to lunch with a group of people and you just decide to throw in a little bit of cash rather than try and figure out all that stuff. So what's nice about this application here is it quick launches right into a new entry. So I could tap in my my dollar amount. So let's say it's a $20 that I just paid out. I can go and use tags here. So let's say it was for food, and then I can put a note in here also. So I could say that maybe it was for Chili's. And then go to our when, which is today. Let's say it's for today. And then our group, which I can add a new group, maybe for work because it was a work-related lunch. And then I can hit add, and it adds that entry. Now I can go and look in my history and see that I've got my history here now with that item, that specific item that's listed here in my history. I can also go and look at a report and view that report from any customized start and end date, view by groups, view by tags, and then also there are some currency settings that I'll show you, and you can view by currency for those of you who are all over the world using different currencies to pay for stuff. So we've got the report, we've got the history. Here in our settings we have many currencies that we can use here, and all you have to do to use those currencies is set them as the default. So we've got tons of currencies, as you can see here. The exchange rates load automatically. Look, it just connected to the internet and brought in the current exchange rates. So that brings them in for all of these, and you could set that to bring in all of those currencies, update all these rates automatically over a Wi-Fi or manually. Under More, we also have export capabilities. We can export as a CSV over Wi-Fi email, or back up over Wi-Fi email, or even restore over Wi-Fi as well, which is awesome because sometimes you may lose this app or something. I actually had recorded the review for this app and had removed it and had entered a couple of things in there. I was playing with this application, had entered a couple of things, and then my recording ended up being bad, and so I had to re-record it. And so none of my stuff was in there because I hadn't exported anything as a CSV. But a lot of software out there will allow you to import a CSV and import those right into the software for logging those expenses and everything. I'm not exactly sure which software it works with, but you could definitely ask the developer or go to the developer's website and see if they have any information there regarding software that works very well with this. So also recurring. Let's go back to our entries here. You can set these under the date to recur. So if it is something that you do every single day, maybe you park your car where there's a parking meter every single day and it costs 75 cents every single day, rather than taking the time out to enter a new expense every day, put in that 75 cents, hit recurring, and then save that item. And then you'll also notice that it will show up under this recurring menu over here, which makes it easy for you to remove those recurring items should they not be necessary anymore, rather than digging through your history to try and find the day that you had put it in the app. So this is a great application for those of you who have little expenses throughout the day, whether you're writing expense reports for your work, to reimburse you for fees that you've incurred throughout the day, or you just want to keep better track of the little expenses that come your way that aren't easily tracked. This is a great application to have. So it's called CashTrails, and it's an expense logger. They have a light version, so if you want to get a taste for it, you could check out their light version, or you could just buy their full version, which is what I recommend because it really is a good tool to have. So that's going to do it for today on the Daily App Show. Take care, and we'll see you next time.